Ayan guys, so maraming nagre-request ng walk around tour and review ng ating 2025 Toyota Lightace panel van vehicle, no? Na ginagamit natin solely for our business, ating logistics business. And we've been very busy in the past few weeks since we started the logistics business that we are doing right now. So ngayon ko lang kayo mapagbibigyan. And yeah, although we didn't have time to have the car washed, that is not the purpose of this video. This episode is all about us giving you all of the things that you need about this vehicle, no? Just in case this is something that you are also considering if you want to go into the logistics business as well. So yan, so let's do a walk around and reviewin natin yung kanyang exterior and interior features and other stuff, alright? So let's get started. Yan, so let's get started with the interior. So with the interior naman, this is basically a very basic vehicle, no? Because this is a commercial vehicle. This is a workhorse that you want to own if you want to get into the logistics business, or if you have your own business na you need a delivery vehicle, for example a farm, or you have to move your own stocks, inventories around. So this is a perfect vehicle for you, in a sense that it gives you a lot of the stuff that you need, and Toyota removes all of the stuff that you don't actually need in a commercial vehicle. Ayan, so let's get started, no? As you can see, dito muna tayo sa basic stuff. So this vehicle is operated manually, you know. You have to roll it down and roll it up if you want to open and close your windows. The central lock feature is only available, obviously, this the driver's side. Very basic plastic material for the doorknob, the handlebars as well. There's a basic stereo sa both doors, as you can see. And then there's like two cup holders, one's a driver and one's a passenger. And ginamit natin yung nasa passenger side to place our smartphone holder. Pero meron pa rin naman tayong place for cups and other drinking containers. Ayan. So the engine sits below the driver's seat. Nandito siya. So hindi na natin bubuksan and ipapakita. So obviously, that being said, mainit kapag ginagamit nyo na yung sasakyan, no? That's why I bought this aftermarket gel foam para ma-protect yung ating sarili sa heat, no? So that goes without saying na mainit sa area na to, and then sa area na yan, pero pagdating sa passenger, hindi affected yung passenger seat, which is good. Ayan. So this comes with kaya napapansin nyo may tatlong pedal, because this vehicle only comes with manual transmission. So this is a 1.5 liter engine manual transmission. And then kung mapapansin nyo, the feature of the steering wheel is super basic. It only has the horns, and but the good thing about this is merong SRS airbag. One for the passenger, the driver, and one for the passenger. Ayan. So mapapansin nyo rin na yung ating setup is medyo modified na, in a sense. We personalize it. So we have a rear view mirror phone holder, and then yung ito nga nabanggit natin na isa na nilagay natin sa cup holder. So there are 4 air conditioning vents, but the thing is, medyo hindi ko ma-figure out kung paano yung direction ng aircon vents dito, no, sa central panel. So that's why ang ginawa ko is nag-add ako, as suggested by some of our community members. Nag-add ako ng USB fan. Ngayon hindi ko binili yung USB fan na nilalagay sa dashboard, kasi ayoko talaga na nagdidikit sa dashboard, so that if we ever change our mind and we sell the vehicle, hindi siya damage. Sara natin kasi medyo malakas yung hangin. Ayan, so naglagay ako ng air conditioning vent na USB fan. So 4 again yung air conditioning vent. And then yung ating head unit is a basic radio and Bluetooth you can call this touchscreen naman head unit, no? So it has a feature of connecting to your phone for your music, for your navigation, and for your calls as well, para medyo hands-free tayo. Now, mapunta tayo dito sa ating dashboard, no? If you will notice, the only thing that you can see here is the odometer, the thermostat, and then the speedometer lang, no? You won't be able to see the tachometer here. So when you are shifting, you have to rely on your ears and your feeling, no? Kailangan mo na lang pakinggan and pakiramdaman yung engine mo if you are shifting gears, because you won't be able to rely on any meters here kasi nga walang tachometer. So very basic lang din siya. So this gear stick, manual gear stick, is here located sa dashboard. Ayan. Then meron tayo ritong mga coin holder. Isa lang yung kanyang power port. So bumili na lang tayo ng extender para dalawa yung ating power port, and malagay natin yung ma-power up natin yung ating USB fans, yung ating dashboard camera, and ating ating smartphones. So this is the AC button, the hazard button, all of the analog dials for the air conditioning. Ayan, so napaka basic ng ating cockpit. So this is the handbrake. The seat belt is the seat belt thingy is located here. So very basic lang din yung upuan, no, na both ng passenger and ng driver. So if I'm not mistaken, si passenger seat hindi na siya na-move, pero na-recline naman yung kanyang sandalan. Ayan. So meron din tayo ritong glove compartment, which I use for snacks compartment. And syempre sa ating mga documents. Ayan. So door ng passenger, same as the door ng driver, except dito nga sa handle, no, mas makapal yung handle here ng driver. For some reason I don't understand why, but that's what the decision na ginawa ng Toyota. The rear view mirror is very basic. Ayan. And then may handle, dalawang handle sa passenger, only one sa driver. What else sa passenger? I mean sa cockpit, that's it. Basic seat belts for both driver and passenger. Everything is basic here. Ayan. So we added a 70 dashboard, no? So front and rear ang ating nilagay. So medyo masikip yung ilang parts nung sa bandang bubong nung nung ating unit. So hindi natin masyadong naggawang smooth or finesse and clean and organize yung ating wiring. But this is the best that we can do for now. As long as it is working, it's not basically a hindrance sa ating cargo, then it's totally fine. Ayan. So wala tong parking sensors, wala siyang any other features. Safety features nito, aside from the SRS airbags, is meron siyang traction control. Dito yung button ng traction control. It is by default na lagi naka-on. So traction control enables you to have a good balance and control sa iyong sasakyan whenever you make a swift or a quick maneuver, no? For example, emergency maneuvers, kung saan may iniwasan kang pedestrian, other motorists, or potholes. Ayan. Kapag basa rin ng daan, malaking tulong yung traction control. Yan. So yun lang yung kanyang mga features sa cockpit. So let's go outside, no, and let's see kung ano yung mga makikita natin. Ayan. So one thing na nagustuhan ko dito is sa labas, ang kanyang entrance and exit ng cargo ay tatlo, no? So dalawa sa sides and isa sa main sa likod, sa rear. Ayan, as you can see, ganyan kalaki yung kanyang cargo space. So by default, wala talaga tong seats, no? So itong cargo liner na ito is tayo na lang yung naglagay nito. But the matting from the cargo pati dun sa cockpit, lahat yan ay freebie ni Toyota Bacoor, no? So depending yan sa inyong dealership, iba-iba yung inyong makukuhang freebies. So we received 2 Toyota umbrellas, yung isa nasa bahay, yung isa nandito. just in case umulan. So we have the tools, we have the jack, and then we have the early warning device na galing mismo sa Toyota. Ayan, this one. So tayo na yung, lahat yan ay free, no? Pati ito lahat yan, lahat ng matting sa engine, sa cargo, and sa cockpit. So tayo na lang naglagay ng rope. Meron din tayong baong sariling tools, of course, just in case something happens, no? And we need to access our tools. Ayan. So yan yung kanyang cargo space. So tignan din natin sa ibang side. Yeah. So yan siya. Ganyan kalaki yung entrance naman dito sa main. This is our rear camera, no? And yan, may makikita nyo na rin yung signs of use. I mean, if you're going to use this vehicle for cargo, for deliveries, expect na magkakaroon siya ng marks, of course. So yan, so mamaya papakita ko kapag meron deep scratches ano yung ginagawa natin. Pero yung mga ganyan lang, we can definitely do it naman ng mga buffing and other techniques na pwede natin gawin, no? So ito, another dome light sa likod, door off and on din yung kanyang features, I mean modes. Then ganyan siya, may mga leather protection here. Wala siya talagang windows, guys, and wala siyang seat. So again, ito dinagdag lang natin. The matting is already included sa Toyota. This is the other sliding door sa gilid. Ayan. So ano advantage nito, guys? So ang advantage nito is hindi mo na kailangan mag-maneuver as a driver kapag meron kang ilo-load or unload. Kasi imagine, just kung isa lang yung inyong entrance sa sides, then you always have to plan your deliveries, no? Kasi ibig sabihin, kailangan nakatutok lagi yung inyong side doors kung saan ka maglo-load and unload. But if you have two sliding doors like this one, then loading and unloading would be definitely easier, no? Ayan, so malaki rin yung kanyang space dito sa kanyang slide doors. Ayan, ngayon let's talk about the yung ating fuel door, no? So wala siyang controls or knobs sa loob ng cockpit. So ito ay disusi. So every time you have to refuel, kailangan mo patayin yung engine, which is actually a good safety measure. And then you have to go out of your vehicle and susian siya para buksan. Ayan. So medyo matagal lang siya, but masasanay ka rin eventually. Ayan. So again, we're back sa cockpit. Itong basic seat cover is already included din sa Toyota Bacoor. Ayan. So ganyan lang siya. So yun yung mga upgrades na ginawa natin. So we have our mala beads as well. So something that you need to know about me, Rick Borromeo, is that I am a practicing Buddhist, no? But I'm not a monk. I'm just a follower of Buddhism. Ayan. So yeah, may nagbabacking. So okay, all good, safe. And so cable management na lang siguro yung kailangan natin ayusin. Kakadating lang nito kahapon, but we will definitely have this fixed, ayan, and organized naman. But for now, this is basically the whole gist ng sasakyan, no? Ngayon tignan naman natin yung anong what's under the hood, no? Ayan, so tignan natin kung ano yung under the hood. Ayan, ganyan lang siya kasimple. So lahat ng fluids ay dito mo matatagpuan sa hood na ito. So nandito yung inyong windshield wash liquid. This is the transmission fluid, if I'm not mistaken. Then nandito yung coolant. This is the radiator. And that's it. Yun lang talaga yung makikita nyo dyan. Ayan. Ayan, so ngayon nandito tayo sa loob, and let's talk about some of the things that I like and I don't like regarding this vehicle, no? So yan, so isa sa mga nagustuhan ko rito is yung kanyang engine. So 1.5 liter siya. Napakalakas niya sa paahon, whether you're loaded or not. Most of the time nga mas nagpo-perform pa siya whenever the vehicle is actually loaded, eh. Ayan, so the air conditioning is cold. Sure, brand new siya, but some other owners na matagal na nilang ginagamit to, they're still happy with the temperature, no? Ayan, so most of the time lagi lang tayo naka number 1 na fan. And then yun nga, so we have this aftermarket USB fans na nakalagay sa air conditioning vent. They have 3-speed modes. Ayan, so we have this. So pag tayo nagde-deliver sa ating logistics business, kapag kumukuha tayo ng client sa Lalamove or Transportify, so tigisa tayo ng phone. Ayan, so alam niyo na yung technique ko if you've been following me kung paano ko minimanage yung aking ruta, aking deliveries, aking navigation apps, communication apps. Ayan, kapag nagde-drive naman tayo, this vehicle is definitely light, no? Magaan siyang dalhin. Kapag wala siya talagang kargada, parang ang bilis-bilis nung nung takbo mo. It's super light. The clutch, like I always say do sa mga previous videos, mataas yung kanyang bite point. So hindi siya mababa gaya ng ibang sasakyan at nakasanayan ng mga karamihan sa ating manual drivers, no? But although mataas yung kanyang bite point, I actually like it. Mas preferred ko siya for some reason. Ayan, so malambot yung kanyang clutch pedal. Ang kanyang brake naman, so marami nagrereklamo sa brakes niya, no, kasi parang ang tagal kumagat, no. However, sanay tayo kasi galing tayo ng Ford EcoSport, the 2016 model titanium. Ano siya ganun din, matagal din mag-respond yung brake, so medyo sanay na tayo. Ngayon, kapag wala kang kargada, and marami pa nagrereklamo nga, nakakapansin, no, na matagal yung kanyang brake point, how much more kapag loaded ka? That's why you have to adjust, no. However, mabilis lang naman siyang makasanayan, so hindi siya ganun ka safety hazard if you're always leaving safe space, no, at least 4 seconds between you and the next car in front of you. Ayan, so basically this is the walk around, the review. Ayan, so talagang super basic lang nitong sasakyan. This is just for 695 pesos. Ang down payment na aming nakuha sa Toyota Bacoor and PS Bank is 129,000 pesos. Our agent, Sir Ivan of Toyota Bacoor, was able to secure us a 19,000 peso discount. So naging 110,000 lang yung ating down payment. Ang ating 60 months monthly amortization is 14,217 pesos. Ayan. So isa pa sa mga nakuha natin sa Toyota Bacoor is may ceiling yung ating PMS, yung ating monthly ating regular maintenance. Ayan. So meron lang tayong 1,999 pesos na dapat bayaran from 1,000 kilometers up to 40,000 kilometers na PMS session. Meaning to say, for example, sa isang session, naka 7,000 pesos tayo, lahat na labor, materials and all. Ang dapat lang natin bayaran is 1,999 pesos up to 40,000 kilometers yan, which is a good thing because this is a commercial vehicle and Toyota understands that. So we are very grateful to be the recipient of that kind of service and deal, no? Ayan. So very basic, guys. As you can see, isa sa sinasuggest din ng ating mga community members is maglagay ng plastic dito, no? May nakita na ako sa Shopee and I'm just considering pa kung paano kasi aside from delivering and finding clients sa Lalamove and Transportify apps, we are already finalizing a deal, an independent contract deal with SPX, no? So magdi-deliver na rin tayo ng parcels. Ayan. So iniisip ko kung kailangan pa ba natin itong harangan or not. Ayan. Anyways, kanina nabanggit ko rin, no? Dahil meron tayong deep scratch dun sa bandang likod na nakita ni metal dahil tumama yung isa sa mga cargo na dinala natin before. Ang isa sa mga lagi nating solusyon dyan, bukod sa XO Candy, sa Coffee Co Candy, ayan, ay ito, ayan. So mabibili to sa Shopee. Ayan. So ito yung tinatawag na touch-up pen, no, ng inyong paint. Ngayon, hindi ka basta-basta bibili, no? Hahanapin mo yung iyong paint code. So saan ba makikita yung paint code? Nandito yan sa pintuan. Pakita ko sa inyo. Ayan. So ayan, makikita nyo yung inyong paint code dyan. Ayan, oh. Color SW09. Ayan. So hanapin mo lang siya sa variant na pinagbibilan mo sa Shopee, W09 Toyota. So parehas na parehas siya ng color code, ng paint code. Ayan. So para pag in-apply mo, hindi halata, no? Talagang smooth siya. Well, depending pa rin sa inyong application, but this is one of the things that I have handy, no? Yan. So once again, this is Rick Borromeo. Thank you so much for your support, and I am signing off.